Hey folks, and again, right off the stage from the Healthcare Amplified Summit here in Orlando, we have Dr. Christopher Liu. He was on talking about monetization. Now that's one that's going to hit home for everybody. Everybody, we got him down here as well. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but we got him down here. Hi folks, hey. Soaring Profit, subscribe and share, all that. But Christopher, you come on stage, you're here talking about monetization, which is the epitome, the goal that everyone's trying to get to. You've done it in kind of a unique way. You're using artificial intelligence, using technology. Maybe you can talk a little bit about what that looks like and how that information and that technology is amplifying your message, kind of like what we're trying to do here at Healthcare Amplified Summit.
So, kind of a background is I started my journey back in 2002 after reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, lived through the financial crisis.
Kawasaki, I love it.
And lived through COVID, saved and invested. I was able to retire 8 years ago, and now I started my brand, just helping physicians get more financially literate and just more financial empowerment, especially in today's crazy time. So that's the backstory. And AI is really interesting. I've always been a fan of technology because I missed out on search, mobile, cloud, and then got into social media in 2016 and really scaled that up. And it's a fascinating technology because it has the potential to really change how creators create content, reach their audiences, as well as monetize it. So that's the general, this general purpose technology, super impactful. And the way I describe it is you have to have a multi-channel approach and a multi-technology approach. So, social media is a technology, AI is a new technology. And what AI allows you to do is both scale quality and quantity more efficiently, more effectively, and more cheaply.
You brought up doing your piece was you were putting out 100 pieces of content last year. You've been able to generate to
500.
That's a massive, that's exponential growth trajectory. Subscribers, that's every aspect.
Hours of editing, splitting it up.
One of the biggest takeaways from your clip there was one of the softwares that you use. I saw everyone jump and grab their pens. Maybe you could talk a little bit about how that's changing, because it's something that we use as well, creating a lot of our shorts content.
Yeah, so what my bread and butter, the workhorse of my AI strategy is ChatGPT. So that's for $20 a month, it can create enormous amount of just headlines, title, tags, descriptions, everything very quickly, blog posts. And so that's the first. The second is what I use is Opus Clip. That's awesome. It's you can take all your clips from before and it'll chop it up into 20 different clips, less than 1 minute each. And it's got an algorithm designed to optimize for YouTube, TikTok, everything.
So how does all of that? So using AI, which is super important because that's what we're going into. We've had talks with other innovators, and we talked about the fact that the tractor came out. So anyone who stepped with the horse, they were left behind, and the people who switched to the tractor, their farms exploded. AI is obviously going to be in our space. It's obviously going to take over. We can either join it or we can rally against it, and we're going to be left behind. How do I make money using it though? Because all of it, as far as I know, as far as we know, all AI costs money. So how does that turn into money into our pockets?
So it different ways. So first thing is it cuts costs. So for example, the year before I was using AI, I was using editors, all this equipment cost me tens of thousands. Last year, I spent $2,000 on all the software and equipment, and 5x, 7x my output, my following. So that's the first thing, cost cutting. The second is so for example, putting these reels on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube grows your following exponentially, and they're more likely to buy your books, products, services.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of, you have one viral reel, 1 million views, you can monetize that, as well as build a loyal following so you can monetize both the breadth and horizontal as well as go narrow and deep.
Integration.
Yeah.
So with both of those, it's not about the fact that AI is making your product. You're making your product. What this is doing is driving you through social media. And that's where you're garnering people are coming to your actual product and buying your product.
Yeah.
But you're saving time because same as us, Pat and I have spent hours and hours making shorts, making sure they fit right, making sure the language is right. And then this AI comes along and it revolutionizes it, and it saves me hours. And what's my time worth? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm worth $70, $80 an hour. checks in the mail. But that's what it is. You save time, and every time you save, because we save time there, he and I have more time for meetings. We have more time to make connections, and that's where you make money. So I totally agree with you. I think that's amazing. So impressive. So can you tell me, though, why is it important to be here at Healthcare Amplified as a podcaster? Why is that important? Why even bother coming here?
Yeah, well, great question. Well, I mean, healthcare is undergoing a revolutionary change. You know, it's kind of this old new paradigm, and, you know, you've got generational differences, and technology is at the center of it. So, you know, you've got blockchain, you've got AI, social media. Doctors are still trying to grasp how to use it. So what Healthcare Amplified does is it brings people together and allows people with podcasts, YouTube channels, blogs to come together, amplify their voices through community and spread the message. You know, we're live streaming this, you know, it has the potential to reach, you know, hundreds of thousands of people. So, and it's important to start building communities and people talking about these issues so that both in terms of education as well as bringing awareness.
For us here with Healthcare Amplified Summit, having individuals like this, and Miss Sia, who is one of our favorite ladies, but bringing people here that are professionals, that are thought leaders in their space. Healthcare Amplified is vetting so many of these people for you, where they become thought leaders, and you can trust what they're saying. Their brand gives them an opportunity to be able to drive that message and create that content in an easy and exchangeable way. And again, if you're here, this is 2023, get in touch with us for 2024, get your tickets, get down here. If you are a physician, if you have a practice, if you have a clinic, 2025. So neat. It's only a month into the year. By November.
Get here for 2024. Like,
hurry up.
This week's over. We're on the drinking part.
Right. But yeah, if you're not here, if you're not in this practice, it is like having your name be Zed.
Might as well be.
All these people at it. And one of our good friends, Sia, again, who's standing behind the camera, she always says, it's worse than you can hide a dead body. So if you're not here, if you're not talking to these people about your practice, putting a podcast, putting content creation together, you're going to be left there. And it's that simple. We are moving forward. So first of all, Doctor, I want to thank you so much for coming today. It was a pleasure. I look forward to doing some stuff with you in the future. This is, well, first of all, you guys down here, like, subscribe, and share Soaring Profits. Right. But no, it's a fantastic opportunity. Why, for yourself, why was it important to come here, though?
Well, it's important to get on the ground level, start connecting, start building bridges. Again, it's a great platform to build a brand and network, especially with Sabrina, Zach, and John, and the work that they're doing. And, you know, like I said, when I first heard about podcasting in 2018 at South by Southwest, I'm always thinking about what is the next thing, and podcasting is one of those things where you're still at the ground level, you can still make an impact. More powerful than email newsletters. It's kind of like owning your own audience, but it's in audio and video format. So very powerful.
From me, folks, again, thank you, Doctor. It was a pleasure having you. Check it out. Again, do the like, subscribe, and share thing. That's how we garner traction. We build a platform that then you folks can watch, become invested in what you're doing, and continue to create that stuff. From me, let's make some money together, guys.
Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I'm going to tell you right now, you got a tip of the iceberg of what this man said on that stage, and it's because you didn't come here, you chose to stay at home, and you're being left behind. That's all I'm going to say. 2025, Healthcare Amplified. If you're not here, I don't know. Our podcast is going to soar. I don't know about yours. But that being said, I love you all. And let's heal our minds, bodies, and souls together. Now, here's the thing. This is the gotcha moment. So at every podcast that we do, I always ask our guests, when you hit that wall, obviously you've hit a wall in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Information, a drop of wisdom. Someone out there is stuck. They don't know how to move forward. What would you say to them?
These, reach out, get some help. You know, when I got stuck in 2008, there was no such thing as podcasting. Blogs were just starting to come on. There was no such thing as YouTube media. So, man, there's so many resources out there. Get some help. Start educating yourself. Start following thought leaders, their podcasts, their work. Start reaching out. Start building a community. Start following people, and get yourself coaching. Mentorship. Plug yourself into a community of like-minded individuals, and it's all about mindset, especially during the hard times.
Get yourself a Sia, because Sia brings the laughter, the music, and the joy. Brilliant Bean Media. Love her.
Awesome, pal. Thank you so much.